Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I hope everybody can hear me. Let me know if the audio sounds good. I see already a few people in the chat. We're gonna start really soon today. We're gonna talk about Gutenberg, a topic I have ignored for years. So let me know where you are watching from, and we have our long-term friend Lex in the chat, which is already talking about some block themes. Yeah, sup. What's up, Lex? I hope you are good. We have a coins making sense. Afternoon or evening. For me, it's evening. It's 8 p.m. in Bali. And let's see. We have. I have no idea how to say your first name. I've seen you before multiple times on multiple platforms. So nice that you're here. Blockera, he says. That's the one he likes. Blocksy. I've seen a lot of people like Blocksy. UI Core. Similar like Elementor. Very interesting. So yeah, welcome everybody. Let's just get started. Let me put the audio just down a little bit. Just like that. Okay, now everything should sound good. So let's get into the topic for today. 8 a.m. in Detroit. Wow, wow, that's cool. 8 a.m. You're already watching. Okay, so I want to talk about Gutenberg, and there's a story behind this because I think I've only made a name for myself in the Elementor world. Okay, within the WordPress world, I've only talked about Elementor, and I've tipped my toes into bricks a little bit, but not so much. I should spend more time with bricks as well. But you know, I've just been focusing on Elementor because I believe focusing is really important. And yes, I know there are other builders out there. And I kind of like ignored Gutenberg for many years because Gutenberg was a builder that got a lot of, how would I say it? Hate? I think that's just the best word to say it. I think Gutenberg got a lot of hate in the first few years. It's been out now for like many years, like 5 years. It started out as a different way to edit your blog post, but then at some point they introduced full site editing. To me, it was very confusing. I was like, wait, we have old themes now? We have the new Gutenberg editor. Then we have themes from WordPress itself, old themes, and the newer ones, and what is full site editing even? So I didn't really understand it, but I also didn't spend enough time figuring it out. And you know, I can do everything I want in Elementor, so why would I change, right? It's I don't think it's good to always be looking out for new shiny stuff. And so I was just recording an Elementor video, and it was very interesting and funny. What happened is that I made a blog with Hello Elementor and Elementor Pro. Okay, so if you make a website with Elementor and you have the blog, then the blog post itself, even if you use Gutenberg, looks a little bit ugly. So let me just show you. Let me see if I can switch to my browser. Yes, can everybody see this? Okay, so if you, this is a new WordPress install, okay? So by default, you get the 2024, wait, why not 5? Okay, normally you get the 5 one. There's a newer one, okay, this one. Let's just install it. This is what you get, right? But most people then, they install Hello Elementor because, you know, Elementor is the most popular page builder. So they install Hello Elementor. Elementor now has also another theme, Hello Biz, but that has some basic widgets which you can already import. So most people install Hello Elementor, but when you install Hello Elementor, Gutenberg still runs the blog post, which is expected in this day because the old editor is a little bit old now. So let me just show you what it looks like if you install Elementor and you have a blog. Okay, so here are the posts. Hello, oh, upgrade now. No, thank you. If you go inside of your blog post, a normal blog post, this is what you see. Okay, so you see a Times New Roman. And no matter what you do on the front end of Elementor, this is how it looks in the back end. Okay, so even if you would set up your fonts and typography, so you have a super nice looking front of your website, this is the editing experience inside of Gutenberg. And I didn't like this. While I was recording a video for Elementor, so I was like, how do we change this, right? There are some settings over here, but only like size. And so I didn't really know. So I went on a search. Wait, let me just also, let me show you how this works with Elementor. Okay, but let's first check out the website, okay? So let's say that we have a page here. We make a page with Elementor. I just want to explain this typography dynamic before we get into it, because this is the story on how I got into Gutenberg, which I think is important to share before we start testing out things, okay? So yeah, let's just say we have a home page here, right? This is the Gutenberg editor, but then we can decide to edit this page with Elementor. So we take over the content block, and then we can start dragging in things here, as we all know. This is nothing new. So we can drag in our heading, and here we see a different font. This is not the same font as we saw in the blog post, right? So this font comes from Elementor. How do I know? Well, if you go to the site settings and you go to colors, here you can see that blue. It's automatically using that blue. So if I change this one, you see? And the same is true for the global fonts. I think the primary is used for this one. So if you would choose, I don't know, something else. Let's use this weird one. That's what it uses, right? And then in Elementor, you have this beautiful setting in the back end, which is, wait, let me just go back to the settings. Elementor settings. You have this page, disable default fonts. Okay. Checking this box will, here, let me zoom in. Checking this box will disable Elementor's default fonts and make Elementor inherit the fonts from your theme. So what are the fonts from the theme? Let's try. If we check this box, we save the changes. And then we go back to our page, edit. It now shows another font because it's ignoring what we set up in the site settings, right? So then the question is, what are the font settings? The theme settings for the font. But there is not a lot of things you can do here, because right now we have installed Hello Elementor, but if you go to the customizer, there is no way here to change anything about the fonts. And so then how do you change it, right? Because it says in the settings, here again, it will use the fonts from your theme. But this theme doesn't have any settings. So I was like, wait, how do I do this? And so, yeah, Hello Elementor just doesn't have these settings. And so I started chatting with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT said, well, if you just install another theme, so let's go to themes, and let's just use the default 2025 from WordPress. Then you all of a sudden have a styles tab where you have typography. And here you can change the typography. So let's change the heading to this one and the body to this weird one. So now your whole website looks like this. Pretty cool. It automatically here, it adapts the heading and for the text. So it's very nice, very easy. So let's activate this one and save it. So now, if I go back to Elementor, edit with Elementor, we have the fonts from the theme showing up. So even if we would drag in a text editor, you see that's that little bit weird font for the body. So that works. Now it works. It ignores the site settings. I think unless you change it, unless you connect it to the global fonts. So these are Elementor setup fonts. They're not really global fonts for your website. These are Elementor global fonts. That's important. What does Elementor even say here? Global fonts help you to work smarter. Yeah, so it doesn't say here that these are the fonts set up in your Elementor site settings. So you have to, if you want to use those fonts from the theme, you have to make sure that none of your fonts are linked to anything. And then everything is done by the theme. Okay? Are we getting it so far? Because now I'm gonna get into the other part. Let me quickly check the chat. Dennis is here. Nice that you're here, Dennis. You could put the fonts in Elementor page settings, right? What do you mean? And Born is here as well. Very nice that you're back, Born. I feel like the previous live stream was only a few days ago. Yeah, I think it was Friday. Look, I have a coconut mug. How cool is this? Come on. This is designed and made in Bali. No, I don't know about that. But it makes me feel like I'm truly living the Bali lifestyle. Okay, so let's go back to the browser. And okay, so what do I want to say? If you make a blog, you don't really have to have another styling for your H1 as what the H1 originally is. So what I mean by that is, in a blog, an H1 isn't always an H1, but if you have a normal website, a business website, what often happens is that, for example, the styling, let's say, of your H4 about us, and then, for example, the bigger title is actually Hear Our Story. This one, you want to set that up for SEO, because this shows what the section is about. Okay, so this one should actually be an H2 or an H1, depending on the page you're on. This one should be an H3 or 4, but styling wise it should be an H2, right? So this, I don't know if we can do this in Gutenberg. I would really like to learn, if that's possible, to have an H2 as the styling done by, or sorry, an H2 as the actual tag done by your theme, and then using another H as the styling. Okay? Global settings, typography. Okay, let me see. And global fonts. Dennis, are you talking about the Elementor site settings? You're talking about this? But this just is the H1 and the from H1 to H6. Okay, it's not actually individual styling. And so if you want to use individual styling, then yeah, okay. But if you want to use, let's say, the H5 from your theme, and you style this one. Wait, let me just show you, okay? So here, let's just go in here. Let's just do the H5. Let's just pick a weird font here, or a different one. The fat face view already looks like the other one. Aldrich. Okay, we're gonna do Aldrich, and we're gonna make it 24 in size, and the color is gonna be accent. Okay, so H5. Can we do that? I don't know. Let's see. H5 now has that font. This automatically has that text color. Wait. It automatically connects it. Who? But wait, typography here. We don't have that option here to select another H, right? But because maybe you want to make that smaller. So then you have to set up custom fonts inside of your site settings, inside of your global fonts, to have a different styling than the actual H tag is. And that is not really nice, because working with this is quite tedious, right? So what would be nicer, I think, hopefully, we can do that with Gutenberg, is if let me just go back, is if we can use in Gutenberg, if we can say like, hey, this is an H5, but the styling is an H2. I haven't found that yet, but yeah, we're gonna explore in this stream. Yeah, I'm used to it too, okay? But the thing is, once I started playing with the editor here, this is just so nice, because from here you can change all your typography at once. This is super cool. I mean, these are some presets, okay? That's already nice. But you can just go in here, headings, and then change your heading font. And then all of your H1 to H2 to H6 are automatically changed. And what's even better is that in this theme, there's also a clamp, okay? So I don't know if you've seen it, but it's pretty cool. I don't know if we can have a view here. Of can we go to a mobile view? I don't know, but I saw, wait, let's put this one back, review and change, page templates, let's go to blog home. Here, if we go from here, headings, and this is an H1. Here you will see, if we go to mobile, you see it automatically becomes smaller. So this theme already has clamps built in. How nice is that? The scaling is proper. You don't have to mess around with like clamp values. It just does it, which is super nice. Okay, so this is what I figured out initially, okay? I was like, okay, editing fonts inside of the block theme from WordPress is actually really nice. That's what I realized. And then I was like, wait, if we can just drag and drop things in here, because now Gutenberg also has a widget panel where you can just drag in stuff, okay? Then can we just do a lot more? Maybe we can also set up a header and a footer. And that's totally possible, because they have like a template part in here. Here, header and a footer. It's already built in. So you can just set up your header. You can just go to here. No, wait, not here. Where is it here? Template parts. I'm still getting used to it. Navigation. I think if you just go to a template part and then go to, let's say, blog home. Yeah, here at the top here, open the layers panel. You'll see that there's just a header here. It's super easy. You click on the header and you can change the header. You're in the header. You click on the post, you're in the post. There's no reloading or anything. It's just a very smooth experience. So you can set up your main archive, which is this page. Okay, this is the main blog post page. You can set up your normal archive for like categories. You can set up your single post template. And again, you can just drag in here whatever you need. So there's even like dynamic tags in here, dynamic widgets. So it's not like an Elementor where you first drag in a heading and then link it to a dynamic field. It just has that built in. So here, for example, maybe it already has that. Date? No, it doesn't have that. Okay, let's drag it in here. Date. You just drag it in and boom, the post date is here. So I'm now editing my single post template. You see, and this, all of this is normally only available in Elementor Pro. And so I just realized that for a simple blog, it is totally possible to make a full WordPress block, including archive, single post template, and a header footer, which you normally would need Elementor Pro for free. And so then I was like, wait, this is kind of cool, and this makes me interested. Not to replace Elementor, because I don't think Gutenberg is at the level where Elementor is in many ways, but I understand not everybody is at the same financial position, right? And if I make a beginner's video, it would be super cool if people can just make a website for free. And, you know, I was like, I don't even know if Gutenberg is good or not. And so I did some research, figured out that it's actually not super simple. Gutenberg is complex in its own way. What I just showed you is called full site editing. So this is a lot more than just editing a blog post, right? We're literally editing, a single post template. So this is like a theme builder. This is the theme builder of WordPress, okay? And wait 1 second. I do that in Blocksy. Yeah, Blocksy. Okay, we're also gonna try Blocksy. Okay, I want to try Blocksy for sure. So, shit. Wait. I need to hold my breath. I don't want to get the hic. Thanks for your support. Okay. It's a trick. If you get like the hiccups, then you just hold your breath and sometimes it goes away. Not as advanced yet, however, a lot of things are available by default, like styling, creating templates, usable section, loop grid, and more Gutenberg. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, this is pretty cool. So, you okay, Reno? Yeah, I thought I was gonna have like, and so I hold my breath. So this was a pretty cool realization. I was like, wait, this is already possible in the default free Gutenberg full site editing theme that everybody gets installed. That's pretty cool. And then I started doing research, and then I realized there's a whole bunch of themes out there, block themes, which give you even more features. So here you can go to themes and then add new. There's a tab over here, block themes, and then there's a whole bunch of block themes. There's no extra filtering, or is there? Like, what is there a popular filter? No, I don't know. But you can just install one of these, and then you can still have the drag and drop functionality. But realize this is quite big, because the whole reason we moved from theme-based stuff to Elementor 6 years ago is because we wanted to have drag and drop functionality. We basically wanted to have full site editing. And Elementor was the first big proper page builder that gave us full site editing, because we could finally drag and drop our header, our footer, our single post template. And then after some years, Elementor added a loop grid, and now they're having all kinds of dynamic stuff. And so, I think that's what most people know. Like, that's the way to do it, right? You install a page builder. Some page builders are a theme, like Divi, and then there's features in there. But now, with Gutenberg, with full site editing, WordPress kind of like has decided, like, okay, we have this basic way of building a post and a page now, and now other companies can build on top of this and add extra widgets. So not only can you then have the basic WordPress widgets, which are these ones, which are actually quite a lot already for the free version, But you can also install plugins that add widgets here in the same way as with Elementor. So you get extra Gutenberg widgets while still keeping the basic theme. So this is the confusing part. There are basically, in Gutenberg, there are themes which sometimes have widgets. And I don't understand what the difference is between those themes yet. That will be interesting to explore. And there are also plugins. Okay? It is confusing. Here, install, extra plugins. So if we go to, if you search for blocks, I guess. Yeah, here, for example, you have Spectra Gutenberg, but Spectra also has a theme. Okay, this one is from Cadence. Cadence also has a theme. GreenShift also has a theme, but this is not the theme. This is the plugin, which adds 20 special blocks, which is basically just 20 widgets inside of Gutenberg. Here, let's try. Let's install this. By the way, I'm running on I'm running on 1 more minute of this domain. I did a free subdomain. But here, now I've installed this. Let's see if we can do it in 1.5 minutes. Now I've installed this. You get more stuff with this, by the way. Here, blocks. We now have installed the block. So now if we go to pages, or post, doesn't matter. And we click plus. Here, now we have GreenShift layout blocks. These are widgets, as Elementor calls them, or elements, or whatever you want to call them. And you get a lot more shit, which is really cool. And some of the stuff is even dynamic. So you can then even make like a dynamic gallery, for example. So let me show you what I made, okay? Because this website is over. Yeah, 50 more seconds. You can, by the way, make a new website really easy. If you do try.new, you get like a free WordPress install for 30 minutes. So really easy to test something out, which is by the company ZipWP, which also does like AI site building, etc. It's pretty cool. I don't know why it doesn't load right now. Yeah, okay. Move GreenShift. Yeah, Lex. Okay, listen, Lex. I have watched some videos of you because I've been doing some research yesterday. And then you popped up with GreenShift. Do you have a collaboration with them or something? I mean, you don't have to tell, but like, it looked a little bit like you were talking from like a we perspective. So are you part of their team or something? What's happening there? I just want to know. Stackable, what is that? Okay, so we're gonna have an internal server error. Let me just show you what I built. Here, no, this is the Cadence one. I first want to show you my crappy version. Is it this one? Block Elementor v3. Yeah, I think it's this one. Let's go to the... No, wait. I need to install... This was done with GreenShift. I started out with GreenShift, okay? I like the features that GreenShift has, but the UI is not great. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know, Lex, what you are... how deep you are into their company, but I think it's way too limiting. The UI is way too chaotic. But okay, here, listen. I, after a day of messing around, was able to create this block. It's not perfect, okay? But it's pretty close to my final design, which I wanted. This slider is not dynamic, but now since then I found a way to make it dynamic. Okay, so this is dynamic here. It's a dynamic slider. This is normally only possible if you have Elementor Pro, but there's just something you can install. I think this one is done with Spectra. And then you just have a dynamic post slider. Look, and it actually works. It links to the single post template, which I made with standard Gutenberg shit. It even has related posts. I even figured that out. Here, look, edit site. So this is part of the theme builder of this theme. Okay, it's not called theme builder. In Gutenberg, it's called template parts. Yeah, to make it more confusing, they use different names, whatever. Yeah, Elementor calls it theme builder. Now that I think about it, it's like, I don't know. Let's just focus, okay? So here, look at what this is. I am now in a single post template. This is a, what is this? This is a, wait, let me open the layers panel. A featured image. These are all basic default Gutenberg widgets or blocks. Look at that, content widgets. All of this. And then I even made a sidebar, which is a smart dynamic template. Here, look, sidebar. It's a smart dynamic template, and I can even edit this template, this smart dynamic template, from the single post template, even though it's saved somewhere else. It's really, really powerful. Here, patterns. I think it's part here or something. The sidebar. I think I saved some stuff here. Media. I don't understand it yet. But all I know is that you don't have to go. You don't have to go back to the theme builder and then be like, oh, where is that sidebar template? And then open it, and then you only see the sidebar, right? And then you have to edit it there and then save it and then go back. And I know in Elementor you can also edit it in line, but not as here, because in Elementor it refreshes. Here it's just live. Like now I'm in the single post template. I'm literally adding this. And now I'm in this sidebar template. You see how smooth that is here? Now I'm in the header template. There's no reloading, nothing going on. It's beautiful. So yeah, I got really excited. So that's why I want to explore Gutenberg. I was like, wait, this workflow is better than I expected. It's literally drag and drop. It's pretty close to what Elementor has. But yeah, it's probably not as developed as Elementor. And it has its problems because it can get really confusing. For example, now that I've installed this theme, this plugin, or the theme, the theme, and the plugin, I don't know. But like, look, if I search for heading, there's 3 headings now. Come on, that's so annoying, because which one is which? It doesn't even say from which plugin it comes from. So now I need to guess. And I know I can just go here in the list, but I don't want to scroll through this whole list, especially when I have like multiple plugins installed. So it should say here from what plugin it comes from, so that I know which one to choose. So it's kind of chaotic, but in a way it's also simpler than Elementor. So there's ups and downs from what I've seen so far. Okay, let's quickly go to the chat before we dive in and test out some stuff. Somebody says stackable. Oh, I've never tried stackable. Let me also search that up. Stackable. Let me just open stackable because I want to go over some of the stackable WordPress. Oh, here. Okay, well, we found another one. Oh, I saw them. They were sponsored at WordCamp. Last one. Go away. Okay. All right, let's quickly check the chats. There's also a WordPress Play. You're right, WordPress Playground. Maybe I should use that. Hello, everyone. Hello, Dave. Welcome to the stream. No, I'm not part of their team. I tend to talk in the Wii version because I feel connected to the things I use. Okay. I made videos because the creator is too much of a dev. I like that, Lex. I like that a lot that you're saying that. I really feel you on that. That is such a WordPress thing. The many of these plugin owners. They are such developers. They don't know. They don't understand. They don't see the value in marketing and education. They just think that a good product will give them a great business. So that's interesting. Yeah, you can disable the blocks you don't want to see, and it's recommended to only install one Gutenberg blocks instead of multiple. Okay, all right. A few days I switched from Blocksy themes from Astra, and I'm loving it. Okay, so there's another thing which I want to get some clarity about. Hopefully somebody in the comments can clarify that. This is also confusing about Gutenberg. There are classic themes which don't use Gutenberg. Wait, let me make a note actually. Let me just open my Notion. You guys cannot see that, but I also need to make some notes. Notes from within livestream. Okay, there are classic themes without blocks. Then there are hybrid themes with blocks, I guess. And then there are full site editing themes. Can please somebody explain in the chat what the difference is? Because many people, let's just go back to the browser, are fan of GreenShift, or wait, which one? Is this Blocksy? Yeah, this is Blocksy. Blocksy. And I've seen it. I've seen it on YouTube. I've seen YouTubers make video about this. Many people love this, what you get with the free version. But from my understanding, this is not a full site editing theme. So you still get the old customizer. I don't understand. So can please somebody explain that? Use stackable on a few sites very quick. Okay. Hey, Sagar is here. That is nice. Sagar is the owner of UI Chemi. Oh, no, wait, not this one. uichemi.com. Sagar is the owner of this plugin and a converter. I've made a video about them, and there will be one more coming. Okay, wait. Let me go back to that. This one? Okay. What are you saying, Sagar? That's a nice point to include name of plugin in blocks, as we have observed many that have confused when there will be multiple block plugins installed. Yeah, exactly. This is what should happen. That what WordPress should do. So there's so much confusion because some themes have blocks, but then there are also plugins with blocks. And so my question is like, what should the theme do and what shouldn't it do? I'm a huge fan of drag and drop, so I don't understand this Blocksy theme, for example, because it's not drag and drop. I think that's much better than having big settings. Stackable is on sale on AppSumo. Okay, or maybe I will buy. Who knows? Classic is an full site editing theme. Classic? What does that mean? Graphic. I choose Blocksy over classic WordPress themes because it has many additional features and inbuilt design options. Okay, all right. I would like to test that. Oh, it has many. And has Elementor capability. Oh, that's interesting. So you can use it with Elementor. Blocksy is good if you don't have Elementor Pro or ecom. For e-commerce. Oh, interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. Hello theme, Astra, etc. are all classic themes. Yeah. The main difference is probably the way you create templates. Yeah, like a single post template, right? That's what I saw. Yes, I use Blocksy in GreenShift and stackable. Core styling in Blocksy. Whew, this is hard. I mean, in some way, Elementor is a peace of mind because you just install Elementor. You can choose whether you want Elementor Pro, but when you have Elementor Pro, you just have one heading widget with everything included, right? It's not this mess where you have multiple headings. And some of it is connected to your theme, you know, some of it is not. Some of it is in an extra plugin. I mean, I know Elementor has extra plugins, but I almost never use add-ons if I can stay away from it. So Elementor is kind of like an all-in-one package, which I like. And I feel like Gutenberg is just a foundational layer. So yeah, let's talk. Okay, let's talk in the chat again. I don't have the answers. I am just getting started, doing some stuff. And I want to do that together with you. So let's just walk through some of the things that we have here. So I started out with GreenShift. I got attracted to GreenShift because it has animations built in, quite a lot. And it's super fast. Here, look how cool this is. I mean, that's the promise, right? It's extremely fast because it uses conditional asset loading. So that means it only loads in what it needs. Only 2 kilobytes, okay? Nothing is loaded until you see it. And animations. And that's a rare combination, I feel like. Speed and animation in WordPress, okay? I know in Webflow that's another story. They have their own styler. That's a little bit annoying, I guess, that you have multiple styling options. So I got attracted to this one, but when I tested it out, I got a bit disappointed. So let me show you. Where is it? Yeah, I think this one is stackable, right? Or is this one Spectra only? No, I think this one is stackable. So if you have, let's say you want to add an animation, I don't know. Let's say we want to add an animation to, let's see, I don't know. Let's do advanced button, okay? Yeah, I'm going to drag in the advanced button. This is a GreenShift widget. So then you close this panel over here, you open this panel, and then you have all of the options. And then you have all of this for a button. Okay, fine. But let's say that I want to animate it. Okay. I don't know, a button, you don't really animate it, but okay, I mean, sometimes you do. Maybe a hover. They have classes as well, by the way. So, but let's say a hover animation. How would I do that? So we have the content, the general tab and the advanced tab. Oh, here there are, I think, transition animations. Does it, or is it a hover? Let's see. Animate one time. Animate on parent hover class. Oh, I think I didn't select a fade in up. This is, I think, only a transition from the beginning. Okay, so what if I want to do a hover animation? Let's just reset this. Here, this is where it becomes a little bit annoying, in my opinion. There are many small buttons. But okay, let's try. Let's try. Let's see what we can do here. Can we set up? Is this the hover? Okay, let's see. Shift. Oh, okay. Actually, that's not that hard. Maybe I figured it out already. Hey, I figured it out already. Okay, that's not that hard. Let's try. I want to show something else because I saw a few widgets that drove me insane. Maybe it was like, it was other stuff like the posts. Was it this one? No, that's the default block. Here, let's do posts. Advanced post. Okay, let's try to add in another advanced post here at the bottom. I think this is where stuff became. First of all, we have another type of. Oh no, wait. No, sorry. I'm sorry. This is from another plugin. This is. You see, this is hard. I don't know which one it is. How do I even know? Or is this from the B blocks? No. I just wanted to show, there were so many small buttons inside of the elements, but now I cannot find an example. Again, these live streams are not super prepared, guys. I'm just messing around. Advanced tab. Let's try that. This block has encountered an error. Okay. Slider and carousel. This block has encountered an error. Yeah, okay. Okay, Lex, you're right. Wait. Let's just delete this stuff. And let's go to save. WordPress. Hey. Here is it. Wait, what's your name again? Fuck, I don't remember. We had a call, right? Nice job on finding the hover, yeah, thank you. Okay, wait, let me turn off this plugin. Because I think I installed an advanced post plugin because I was trying to figure out, yeah, over here. Okay. Spectra, let's also deactivate Spectra, or will that break my whole thing? Yeah, I will break some stuff. Let me deactivate it. We can always activate it later. This is a test site anyways. Here, let's go back to editor. And then templates. And then let's go back to the single posts. Single. Or did I mess it up now? We'll see. Okay, it's still here. Okay, let's try to add some of these widgets that I tried. Extra blocks. Slider carousel. Okay, let's try. Yeah. Loop. Oh, loop, that's not dynamic. What did I want to, I don't know. What did I want to show? I don't know. I think we should just move on. My point was GreenShift felt a little bit overwhelming, but it is kind of cool what you can do with the free options. But I couldn't figure out how to do like a dynamic post carousel, animated carousel. So maybe Lex can answer that if that's possible. I want to test out some other things, guys. So let's just, sorry for this chaos. Let's see. I wanna quickly go over something that Sagar said. In simple words, full-site editing themes have a theme builder functionality in Elementor words. Yeah, and in Classic, you can use block plugins and everything in Gutenberg, except full-site editing featured the theme builder. Yeah. So okay. So I ask my. Okay, I have one person helping me prepare content, okay? And he said, well, I can build a block that you want in inside of, what was it? Spectra? No, Cadence. Wait, let me go back here. Oh, sorry. I forgot to switch the screen. Okay, so he built this whole website with Cadence, if I understand it correctly. Here, look, this is exactly the design, what I had in mind, almost perfectly, completely done for free. Here, there's a very nice looking loop carousel. Slider. There's a list of posts. Okay, there's no footer yet, but there's a sidebar which we can add more things to. But this is done differently. So if you go to a single post template, and then click on customize. Here, this is the customizer. Okay, so this is the big difference. Cadence is not a full-site editing theme, not a block theme. It's a traditional theme. But then you get this editing experience, which I am not a fan of. Oh yeah, Tristan. Welcome back, Tristan. You did Blocksy already, I suppose. No, I haven't done Blocksy yet. This video can watch again? What? I had to take a flight to Europe for family reasons, which made daily life a bit chaotic. Finally getting back into normal. Nice. Nice. Bonafide, I can watch this. I still haven't gotten to all of the stuff you sent me, Tristan. I'm also way too busy. All kinds of stuff. I did build some cool stuff though. Add a section or heading. Yeah, I'm too late. I didn't check all of the comments. I'm sorry. Goodness, Rhino. Classic themes are mostly coded from scratch or using some PHP theme templates, but mostly with code. You can internally define usable blocks here, but there are thousands of ways to do it. Okay, the theme you use makes you use different when you are using block builders rather than UI builders. What? What do you mean with UI builders? What does that mean? Gutenberg themes, on the other side, are made entirely on top of Gutenberg, and a unified architecture sets for everything, which means that the blocks are all defined, similarly structured. React components. That's a little bit too technical for me. I like to make my own blocks and direct them on top. Yeah, I mean that would be really cool. Dennis, if I could make my own blocks. Elementor is a UI builder. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I like a UI builder, but I have no idea what's going on here. Come on, refresh. Give me something. What is going on here? Loading. Why is it loading so slow? I don't like this. I'm still trying to understand how this works, but I guess, oh my goodness. I'm gonna reload this. Let's just go to the WP admin. That is what I miss in WordPress. What do you mean, Dennis? What are you missing? Okay, let's see. So Cadence and Spectra. He has used Cadence and Spectra and PostX on this website. Okay, let's check the settings of Cadence. I just want to show you how it looks like editing a single post template in Cadence. But unfortunately, this is not loading, which is really annoying. It's incredibly slow. In Breakdance, you can make global blocks and load them in pages. Breakdance? How can we get to the theme builder? No, I'm not from here. Huh? We have to go to the customizer. That's the main difference. In full-site editing, you just go to editor. It's called editor. And in original themes, you go to the customizer. Yeah. Do you remember the vibe coding video you did for custom Elementor add-ons? Imagine how much simpler and better vibe coding a normal PHP block it would be. Are you saying that creating custom widgets or blocks for Gutenberg is a lot easier than creating Elementor widgets? Is that what you're saying, Tristan? Try Blocksy, you will love the single post editing. I will. After this, okay? We're gonna try Blocksy first. Like components. Oh, yeah. I think that's also a default thing in full-site editing, components. Classic. It's called Classic. Okay. All right. It also makes all blocks created for Gutenberg. Compatible with each other. And wrote Gutenberg. Yeah, okay, but Paul, listen. How do you then decide which base theme to pick if you want to use full-site editing? If you want to use drag and drop, basically. Okay, so Tristan has answered yes. Okay, that's very nice. Jesus, what's going on here? Sorry for my cursing. Let me go to my InstaWP website. What is going on here? Why is it so slow? Memory limit. Can I put this? Let's just first try 512. Okay. Let's go back. Where was it? This one. Come on, refresh now. Please. First things I do with the fresh install is the classic editor. I hate Gutenberg. Yeah, I mean, Dennis, I was exactly in the same place until I started using full site editing, and then I was like, wait, this is really powerful. It also makes the blog. Okay, just pick one. That's the most important thing. Yeah, of course, but you have to also understand, like, I'm an educator. I mean, not in this live stream. In this live stream, I'm just a waiter for the editor to load. No, but like, my goal is to, you know, give people good advice, and so therefore I should understand the landscape. But in Gutenberg, I have no idea. I'm just figuring out. I'm just starting. It's literally yesterday I came across this, and here I am making a live stream. Just like you would with hello, if not using hello. Graphic design. What were you saying? I don't know. Okay, this editor. Come on. What is going on? Really annoying. Okay, let's just do something else. We're gonna quickly walk through the options that we have, and then we're gonna just try Blocksy first, okay? Okay, so we have Spectra, really nice, from a company I know and trust. These are the guys behind lots of big WordPress companies. Astra, SureCard, which one I use, Sure Triggers, which is now AutoKit, also very nice. Starter templates, also famous. ZipWP is a new one. So yeah, this is very nice. I wanna show and test this one as well, because I feel like these are properly designed, and I know this company cares. You can already see it on the website as well. It just looks very nice, but they're not always the cheapest. That's of course also a thing you should consider. So to get a license for one website. Let's look at lifetime prices today, okay? Here, 300. I have to say though, if you pick 2 websites or 10 websites, it's only $50 more. You see that? So that's great value. And then the 1,000's only $50 more of that. So you basically have a full builder for 400 one time, right? Starter templates, yeah, Astra. I don't need that. So yeah, that's that. That's the first one. Then this one I found, which I already used to create a post. So this one has dynamic post widgets, which just works straight out of the box. It's super easy to use. Really, really like this one. Then this one. Looks really nice. Actually, on Twitter, one of the founders, I guess, he just texted, or here, I tweeted that I was gonna do this live, and then I think he replied to me. Where was it? Here, this guy. You should check out Ollie. Building Ollie WPs. You see? So he is the guy behind this. He also makes educational videos. And I really liked how the website from Ollie looked. The design looked really slick. So yeah, I would also like to try this one. I like the way they write. Here, it looks really, really clean. Oh wait, this is the full site editing. It's not their builder. Okay, maybe they have design presets. This one looks really, really good. I am a sucker for good design. Palettes, predefined palettes, very nice. Pairings, yeah, default pairings. Yeah, this one really nice. I really want to try this one. What else? What else do we have? Raft. ChatGPT told me about this one. I didn't know it existed. But looks easy. You have all kinds of templates. That's also a thing, by the way, with Gutenberg. The templates, the dynamic templates like single post, archive, they are managed by the theme. So if you install another theme, then you lose all of the widgets that were inside of that, which is a little bit annoying, but I found a workaround. You can save your work as a pattern and then you can import it into another theme. Okay. Wait, let me check the comments real quick before we move on. The power of the block theme is the patterns and the styles that it comes with. It really doesn't matter in my opinion. It really doesn't matter. It's the patterns and styles it comes with. What doesn't matter, Dave? Spectra doesn't go well with the Blocksy theme. Okay, interesting. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm interested in this. So I want to figure some stuff out. But in reality, Gutenberg has been quite powerful for a while now. The biggest issue is that maths UX people smoke weed. Or even something harder, apparently. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, I completely agree with you. I think that WordPress doesn't take UX seriously enough. Again, full site editing is the first thing where I'm like, wait, there's a lot of thought that went into this, but the main WordPress dashboard, which most people use, hasn't been updated. The design of that hasn't been updated in, 15 years, which is really annoying. A lot of those block themes would just provide more usable UX out of the box, but use tons of default Gutenberg functionality under the hood. Yeah, okay. But then the question is, what kind of theme do you use, right? That keeps me from using it. What? Dennis? What do you say? Okay. Oh, you about the UX. Maybe you don't like it. Mike is amazing. I really got an OCD error that my head is with that UI. What part of the UI, Dennis? Designer and Gutenberg dev. That's explaining the rating in the plugin store. Yeah, Gutenberg is not popular in terms of ratings. I mean, all the confusion about what theme to use. You can just create a blank block theme and just add the styles you need. Yeah, but then why are all of these companies developing themes? From using Gutenberg, all of it. Okay, let's try. Okay, we're gonna try to do some stuff. I will show you Dennis. It's actually, from what I've seen, it's actually pretty nice. Okay, so we have Raft. I hope I can do some stuff. It's already, the time always going so fast. Themes, Neve. Oh, wait. Neve full site editing. Oh, they have two separate themes. Style variants, templates. Download. Ready to get started. It's for free. It's free. Let's download it. Oh. No thanks. I just want to download the zip. Welcome to our ship. Okay, pretty cool. So we got a theme now in our downloads folder. Look at that. Let's go to the next one. Oh, Dennis says he has used Neve. Okay. Instead of just installing a theme, just use the play. Yeah, of course. We can also do that and then just install those widgets on top of it and see what we can do. Of course. But I want to also understand what's the thing with the themes. I just want to install a few of them, okay? And then we can have a better understanding. Let's explore together, okay? So Blocksy. Yes. Blockera. Somebody said in the comments. Blockera. This is the home page. It looks like a pricing page. What? This is the home page. Oh, you have to choose. Wait, site builder. Is advanced block editor. Yes. Block theme. Okay. So I guess this is then a plugin. And this is the theme then? Theme. Yeah. This is blocks. Okay. So this is the plugin. This is the block. Blockera 1 is called. The only block theme you will ever need. Waitlists. Hey. I want it now. Yeah, okay. You want the site builder. Yeah, Blocksy, you can install it in the themes, WordPress and stuff. Okay, okay. This one, I don't understand. I don't even understand how to download it. What the hell? Okay. Cadence, yeah. This one, I still cannot show you, unfortunately. Maybe it has loaded in the meantime. No. That's annoying. Visit. Let's click on a blog post. Maybe it will, oh, it looks like it's loading fast now. Is it gonna load now? Come on. Yeah, it's gonna load. Okay. We're in Cadence. Finally, we're somewhere. But here, look. Post, here, post pages layout, single post layout. This is the editing experience in a hybrid theme. And then the question is, what is the hybrid about? Probably, what I think I understand is that Cadence also installs some blocks. Here, you can set up your block like this, so there's only a few layouts you can choose from, which is kind of fine, right? You want your sidebar on the left, on the right. You can select a sidebar from here, and then you can add, yeah, your basically your widgets in here. And that's it. But there's no drag and drop. It's only these options, and I really dislike it because I'm so used to Elementor. I don't know if I can ever go back to a theme like this where I have to look through the settings. I just want to drag and drop and then click on something and then check the settings of that. It just makes so much more sense for my visual brain. I'm not a born developer, okay? So do you guys see what I mean? Oh, here, related post columns. Is there related post? Yeah, okay. Columns 4. Let's try. Yeah, but this then, okay, so what template does it use here? This kind of stuff, it drives me insane. Yeah, I clicked on 3, it's not loading. Come on. 2. Clearly looks like 3. What's going on? So how can I, here, similar? Can I go in here? It's not doing anything. What is this button? Click to edit this element. This kind of stuff, I just don't like it. Okay, do you guys now see? PrestaShop even worse. I don't know what's PrestaShop. Blocksy sounds like Coursera. Yeah, Blockera, the only learning platform. Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's by the same company. Who knows? The plugin install. Oh, Blockera is a okay. That's a plugin. Okay, let's do the. You guys really want to check out Blocksy, so I'm gonna check out Blocksy, but I'm gonna warn you, I don't know if I like it. We'll see. Okay, so let's go away here, and let's go to my first tab. No. Yeah. Okay, so what I have prepared is a simple website so that we can use that as a blueprint, okay? 2025 is installed. There is nothing here, no blog post. There's also no custom post type, so I want to add some basic content in here and then we are good to go. Okay. And I actually made a plugin today. Pretty cool. Let me show you. So if you go to snippets and then add a snippet, I made a snippet that allows you to create dummy content. So let me just paste it in here. It's not perfect yet. Maybe I can publish it later, but like here, dummy content, like this. And then if you refresh, here we have this one, dummy posts. And now you can generate some posts in here, okay? So I made this with ChatGPT and Claude. Pretty cool. So we have no posts right now. I just showed you, okay? Look at this. Posts. I want some posts. I want, let's try 5 of them. No, a little bit more because we maybe need a list. What about 8? We can assign it to a specific category, or we can say create some categories and automatically assign these posts to those categories. You can even put images inside of the post. We're not going to do that. This feature doesn't work. There's no ACF installed. Okay, click generate. So now it will generate some dummy content with images, which are coming from free image websites. It's really cool. I made this like in half an hour. Takes a little bit. Okay, should be a bit faster. Question, do you want to try out a plugin called CSS Hero? I can give you a license to use on the site. Yeah, I mean, there's some, I don't know what the plugin does. You can always send me a message, of course. So it generated 8 posts. Here, look. Pretty cool. Here, it automatically is Gutenberg. It has a title, has a featured image. It's connected to a category. It has a button. So now you can use this for testing purposes. It's pretty cool, right? I just made this plugin. And you can even do it with ACF. So let's also make a custom post type. Yeah, but Fake Press, I literally tested it today. I don't like Fake Press. It doesn't have the features I need. And create AutoKits with MCP, create dummy data. Ah, nice. Yeah, I just wanted something simple, you know, just a plugin, nothing too complex. Windows receive fastball, could be install Blocksy and demo from it. Go to edit page, 2-3 minutes, also block loop. Okay, let's try that. I just want to make sure that I have some dynamic data installed on our blueprint so that we can do some testing, okay? So advanced custom fields. Let's make a quick, I don't know, houses. House. Hierarchical taxonomies, yes. Categories, save. We're gonna add some fields. House, fields, text. Let's do area. Let's add another field. A number field for square meters. Okay. We're gonna connect that to the house post type, save. So now we have some houses. Let's try if we can also add some dummy data to that. Yes, that's also part of the plugin. Let's add 6 houses, categories, ACF detected. I hope this works, not always. ACF fields. I tried to build this into the plugin so that it also fills out the custom fields inside of ACF. That's an awesome plugin. Yeah, thank you. This is cool. Kudos. Thank you. Yeah, I hope I can release this plugin soon so people can test it. So here, houses. Yeah, see, it also has created houses now. The titles are a bit weird. It's just randomizing some words because I couldn't use AI because otherwise I have to make the plugin paid. But this is one of these plugins. You don't want to pay for it, right? You just want to have it for free. So it just does some random words, random categories, but at least it's doing some stuff. It's also adding a featured image, right? And it's putting some, here now, The area is a bit weird, but it has to do something, right? Just the number field doesn't work. I mean, it just defaults to 0, okay? So let's add, I don't know, an 8 in here. Let's go back and then do... Let's add another number in here so we have some data to test with. Click. You can just scroll in that field, by the way. I don't know if that's ACF or that's WordPress, but that makes it quite simple. Okay. This is cool. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys. That's nice to know. Try Blockera. It uses Gutenberg native and adds power. Currently, all my simple websites are defaulting to... Really? But wait, is that the plugin you're using or the theme? Please let me know. Okay. So now we have a basic website with some posts. We have some media. We have a custom post type with some stuff in there. So now we can get started. And I already have this one set up in my local WP. So now I'm going to spin up a new website and we're going to call that one Blocksy. Okay. Blocksy. Where's Blocksy? Blocksy, this one. So are we going to install the theme or just a plugin? Oh no, this is a theme, eh? We need to install the theme. Okay, I already know the answer. Free download. Does it just go to WordPress? Yeah, it goes to WordPress. Okay. Let's go back. Let me just quickly spin up a new website with a local WP. Both. Okay, we need both. Okay. All right, let me just make a website real quick. Save as a blueprint, yes. Block theme blueprints. I'll just call it Gutenberg theme blueprints. So annoying things like too many blocks to scroll through, as you mentioned, could be fixed or better. Or yes, exactly, Paul. Really annoying. They should really fix that. Okay, go to blueprints. Show details. Can I create a new site with a blueprint? Yes. Oh, scheisse. Clicked on the wrong button. You cannot see this, guys. I'm making a website right now with local WP, okay? Maybe you guys want to see. Maybe I can share this. Wait. Or do you guys already know? Figma? Figma's not even open. ChatGPT? 1 second. ChatGPT? Okay, let me just quickly change the scene so you guys can see what I'm doing. Local. Okay, here. There you go. Now you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, local. So I made a blueprint with the site we just created with my new plugin, ACF, etc. Show us. Yeah. I'm showing it. And now inside of here, I just made the site. I just said save it as a blueprint. So now we have a blueprint. Look, and now we can start from here. Actually, wait, no, not from here. From here, the plus, create from blueprint, yes. Gutenberg theme blueprint, that's my blueprint. Continue. We're gonna call this Blocksy 3 September. Whatever. Create site from blueprint. So now it's gonna install everything. And this is also the fastest way to develop because it's local, it runs on your machine. So I need all of the internet power, of course, to do this stream with you guys because streaming is very heavy. And now I can just run WordPress locally, which saves me internet power. Okay, so now it's done. We literally have a WordPress admin. So let's open the site. Let's open this one in my private modes and then switch back to the browser. And there we go. Now we are logged in. Wait. Wait. Maybe we can do one-click admin. Reno. Yeah, that's better. I don't want to log in. Come on. I don't have time for that. Yeah, so now I can just click on here, admin, because I clicked on one-click admin and I don't have to find the login, etc. So once I click here, then immediately I go to the WordPress and everything is installed. We have the same background. What do you mean? You mean Mac backgrounds? Love that use case of the code snippets for such plugins. Yeah, right? It's nice, but I think I'm just gonna make it as a plugin. Who knows? What app is that again for local? Okay, let me show you. Local WP. This one. It's actually by WP Engine, the most loved company by the founder of Gutenberg. Okay. All right. Oh, my hand. Wait. I want to have a little break because my hand hurts. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a little break. Come on. Let's do a little finger exercise. Yeah, you too, I know. We've been sitting on the computer the whole day. Let's do a finger exercise. No, I seriously, I have that sometimes. Not good, not good. If you use an IDE like VS Code or Cursor, you can run one line of code to download a full functional WordPress copy. Oh, really? That's even faster. Use a Wacom tablet. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use my pad. Here, I have this pad. Let's try to use that. A little bit. Let me refill my coconut with real coconut juice. Okay, well, it's not a real coconut. I drink quite a bit of coconuts, by the way. Just so you know. And Bali is really cheap. You can get like a coconut on the beach for like... Well, it's getting more expensive though. It was like €1, 1.5 euros. Now it's like €2. Still great. Okay, let's go. Let's get started. The break is over. The music's still too loud. Let me put it back. Okay, there we go. Exactly. I mean, you cannot really get a coconut in Europe. That's really hard. I know that for sure. And if they have it, they're like these tiny, tiny coconuts. I tried to buy one for my friend. But they only had like tiny ones. So that was not good. Okay. So we're gonna install Blocksy. Okay, focus, Reno. Come on, let's do this. We're gonna do. Let's just search for it. Blocksy. There we go. I first want to see what we get out of the box before I also install the plugin. Installed, activate. Let's see. Thank you for installing Blocksy. You rock. We strongly recommend to also... Yeah, that's what most of these themes do. They say like, you can install our theme, but you better also install our plugin. In the same way as Hello Elementor does it. You install Hello Elementor and then it's like, yo, you should also have Elementor. But with Elementor it makes even more sense because you're basically, you know, you don't have a lot without Elementor. Okay. Okay, what is this? Custom. Let's just click on customize. Let's see. Oh. Okay. This is our blog post. It looks good though. I have to say, the side panel looks better than the basic shit. that we've seen from other stuff. Let's see. I just want to check out the... Oh yeah, I've seen this in Verdi's tutorial. This is kind of like drag and drop. Not really. What is the header? Okay, this is our header. What is these 3 dots? Okay, so we go to the settings of that specific thing. If we click on it. Button, menu, menu 2. Menu 2, what is that? Can we drag it? Oh, we drag it here at the bottom. Okay, so it's not true drag and drop. You don't drag it here at the top, you drag it here at the bottom. Basically middle, left or right. Let's try menu 2. Okay, so now we get 2 menus. Socials, let's drag in some socials in menu 2. Now we have some socials. And then we edit the socials from here. Kind of makes sense, yeah, that's good, that's nice, kind of okay. A little bit basic, but fine for a header, I guess. Can you do like mega menu or crazy stuff like that? I don't think so, huh? Just 3 layers. Blocksy is the best theme out there, okay. Best classic theme, okay. Blocksy, Blocksy Companion, Blocksy Cockpit, and demo sites. Okay, let's also try that. And this is all for free. Yeah. If you looked into Oxygen, no. I feel like that's not really needed anymore. I feel like they don't really develop Oxygen that much. And Elementor is gonna go to classes and variables soon, or probably next year. So Blocksy Pro Companion, shop stuff. Okay, alright. So this is the header. Let's go to the footer. What is that? Footer, same story. Yeah, you also have 3 layers basically. Widget area 2. What is that even? Top row. Column layout. Okay. Yeah, all of the basics are here, but what is the widget then? Plus. Oh, hey! Now we have Gutenberg. Okay, that's interesting. So this is what they mean with hybrid themes. Themes. Sorry for my pronunciation. Because now you can drag in anything you want from the Gutenberg universe. Like even like social icons, for example. Does it work? Why? Okay, it's a very small editing window. Oh, it's doing something? Plus, huh? What's going on here? Come on. Can I? No. Plus. What the hell? What am I doing wrong? Come on. Show more settings. The 3 dots. 3 dots. Show more settings. Where can I set up my social profiles? Huh? That is Gutenberg. Yeah, I know. But like, where can I? Elementor. Yeah, I mean, I'm also, you know, Elementor Croco Block. That's a good set, especially, you know, now that Elementor is improving so much. Will be very powerful. This is clunky. You see what I mean? This is what I don't like. It's like there's stuff going on here, but here you're editing something. Maybe I'm just unlucky with this widget, but I cannot make this one. I cannot get it to work. So that means it's not easy. If I cannot get it to work, it's not easy. Let's try another one. Widget area 3. And then we're gonna add something else. Let's just add something simple, a heading. There we go. Reno. Okay, so now we have this one. I see. So can we align it right? Yeah, okay. It kind of works. That's cool. But wait, what is this? Is this a whole post inside of a test 1, test 2? What is gonna happen now if I release this? Plus. Why is it not doing anything? Oh, it is here. Okay, I guess that's always on the left. Or no? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's fine. But okay, now, okay, so we have a full, this is a little bit clunky. So there's a full, basically content block where you can put in your blocks, your widgets, inside of each of these widget area. It's just a content area basically where you can dump your widgets. It looks good though, and I understand that people use this. Okay, I've seen enough for the footer. I want to go to now the single post template. First fill in the social links. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't figure it out. The main drives are Blocksy, GreenShift, and CrocoBlock stuff. Okay, that's interesting. Next to the plus button. Oh, okay, okay. All right, let's try one more time. The header. Here, this one. Plus button. Oh, but it's already here, right? Or was I? Oh no, wait. In this one, I was trying to edit the social icons. Plus. No. No, I give up on this one. I don't know this one. I understand how it works now. They're just content areas. You do your stuff in there. Okay. All right, let's move on. We want to go to the single post template here. Block, post types. Houses. It also has houses. Let's try. Does it switch then automatically to our archive? Oh, this is our cars. I guess. Wait, let's try houses. How to master success tutorial. Is that it? Wait. Yeah, how to master business solution. Nee. How to master. Why is everything called how to master? Okay, I should definitely change the names because I don't know if we're editing the houses right now. Wait, how can I go back? Okay, let's do. We have no sidebar. Or do we need to click on one? Okay, wait. Let me first go to the header and add a page here. Menu 2. Defaults. Manage your menu item in the menu screen. Oh, wait. Then we go back to WordPress. That's okay. This is what I also don't like, this old window. I really like the full set editing where you can just do it directly in there. So now you're going back to another menu to create a menu. So let's go header menu 2. Create a menu. Post. No. Category. Huh? Why is not houses showing up here? Oh, wait. It's also so annoying of WordPress that it doesn't show that automatically. Oh, so annoying. Okay, now houses is here. So let's add some. No, I just want to go. Oh, there's no page yet, and no archive page as well. Okay. How are we going to do this? Or is there an archive page automatically? Can you guys answer this one? Next to customizing. Can you guys answer if there's automatically an archive page for the houses? Oh, probably. Wait, if I just do this and then just go to houses, that should be automatically the archive page. But there isn't. Okay, then the only thing I can do is just go to houses and just edit some stuff in there, like house, in front of the title, so that we can see that we're on the houses page. Okay, let's now go back to Blocksy. Blocksy, where's Blocksy? Customizer. And then let's go to post types, houses. And now it should load in our houses, but it doesn't do that. What am I doing wrong? URL incorrect. Oh. Did I go to the... Okay, so how do you navigate then? Search. What if I go to house? Search. Let's try single. It doesn't change. Why am I not? Why is it not bringing me to the house single? It's not so hard. View / house. That should be the link, right? Or is it houses then? Also not. Houses, see? It's not houses. Doesn't work for some reason. Check your archive with how... Yeah, but where is the archive in this theme then? How does it work? I'm not used to this. Do we still need to create an archive or something? Wait, how does that work? In full set editing, I understand now. You go to the template part, okay? Install Blocksy compare. Yeah, okay, but this shouldn't be. It should work with the normal theme. Blocksy, let's try. Useful plugins. Yeah, okay. Typography, footer, header, block, post options. Customize. And then we go back here. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna give up on the custom post type for now. Let's just do the normal post. The normal post. How would we customize the normal post? Because this one actually loads, okay? Let's give it up. The writing style. Yeah, okay. Let's just focus on the single post. So you guys like this editing experience, right? But how would you do that? Content area. Featured image. Let's add the featured image. Okay, that's just a slide. Post tags. Where does it show up? There's no tags. Post navigation at the bottom probably. It doesn't show. Or does it? Oh, previous post. Okay. Alright. Offer box. Reno. Okay, but what if you want to change the position, for example, of that offer box to the top? Because on my blog, I have it at the top below the title. Can you do that, for example? Does anybody know? Hover over the elements and 3 dots. Edit. I'm already in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How can I go back? Am I doing this correctly? No, I'm not. Okay. I don't know if I messed it up. Where's the offer box now? Oh, I didn't even save it. Okay, whatever. Featured image. Post navigation. Can I just drag it? No, I cannot. Hover over the element and 3 dots. Yeah, where? Blocksy, Blocksy companion, Blocksy cockpit, demo size, new page, query loop. Okay, let's try that. I cannot figure this out. We're gonna install that other thing, okay? So useful plugins, stackable, Gutenberg blocks, jet engine. Downloads, that's not free. What? Yeah, okay, it just shows it. It's just so annoying that it says download and it just brings you to the website. Okay, so let's install that plugin. Install Blocksy companion. And what else did you say? Blocksy cockpit. Okay, let's try. Starter sites, is that what you mean? Oh, these are all pro. This one is free. But I don't want to install all kinds of junk. Oh, I like this one. Very clean. Very nice. I want to do something like this for a jet engine tutorial. Very nice design. Okay, sorry, I was distracted. So now do I have more options? I think I just have more blocks now, right? So let's try to add in a block, or let's just open the panel. Let's see. Wait, I'm gonna stand up. Okay. Do we have more blocks now? We don't. Oh, they also call it widgets here. So confusing. Oh, here, Blocksy. Or did we already have these ones? I don't know. Breadcrumbs. Okay, so because we're here in the... No, we're not in the template. We're just in an actual post. Advanced search. Socials. Share box. Let's try. Okay, that's cool. But this is not enough, right? There's a property menu item there too. Seems like it has an archive page. Properties menu. Okay, I want to see that. Let's try to save this. Properties. Theme. Customize. Or do we just... Design? Oh. Wait, there's a full site editing here. Patterns. Patterns not synced. Oh, they have templates here for parts. Post layout too. That's nice that there's already some stuff in there. Oh, that's very nice. Styling. Okay, styling can be done. No, they're... Okay. Oh my god. What is happening here? Why in this Blocksy theme can I not edit the styles even though this full site editing window opens? I cannot do anything in here. So this page is worthless. Or is it just a preview page? Where do I change the design then? I literally went to design. Styles and customize. Okay, customize. Let's go to customize then. Customize. Styles, colors. Okay, so this is where that's set up. I see. Color palettes. This is nice. Yeah, that's nice. I really like that. Let's do purple. Yeah, that's very nice that it automatically does that. Very cool. Typography, let's see. Okay, this is less nice. I don't like this. You know what would be really nice? If like companies would actually do what I did with Website Style Kit. Is that you just have a typography scaler built in. So you could just say like, I want a bigger scale, because you don't want to mess around with all of these values, you know, and do calculations. This is good enough, you know, this kind of stuff. Or just let them fill in a number and the base font. That would be really nice. But okay. Yes, but you're a legend. Okay, thank you, Dennis. Performance. I don't understand why people like this so much with the single posts. I just like full site editing. I just want to be able to drag and drop shit in it. I just don't like the fact that I only have a few sliders. I cannot drag things around. Like, I am a Figma designer, okay? Like, this is making me... These kinds of themes make me feel like I have handcuffs. Handcuffs? How do you say that? Like what they do to criminals? I don't know. Handcuffs? Sorry, English not my first language. But I don't know if I like this. I don't know. I don't. I'm sorry. And there's nobody defending Blocksy right now. Handcuffs, okay. I always set up colors, typography, header and footer, and the rest I do in Elementor. Yeah, okay. That's a nice workaround. But you can also do that with the full-site editing, with the basic theme from So Hello. The basic theme from Elementor. Sorry, So Hello. From WordPress. Oh my god. Okay. I also dislike the customize option. Blocksy is not for me. Yeah, exactly. Use Elementor for that. Okay, you know what? Let's move on. Next one. We're already 2 hours streaming. Oh my god, time goes so fast. So, my conclusion is, I'm sorry to say, but I am a designer. I like freedom. I like dragging and dropping widgets. I like to mess around, do the padding and margin myself, so I have full control over how things look. And so I am sorry, but I'm not gonna be convinced with hybrid themes. And so this means that Blocksy is off the charts. Blocksy, I'm sorry. You have a lovely website, you have lovely templates. I know many people are a fan of it, but it's not me because I'm a designer. Cadence, I'm gonna talk to my team about this because, you know, my team member, he made a full website with it, not this one, but he made this one with Cadence. But I also don't like it. I mean, I love the design, the final result, but I don't like the editing experience, okay? So what I want is I just want an Elementor experience with the block theme, okay? That's what I want, that's what I need in my life, okay? Tempo, yes, we're gonna continue, come on. Should we make our own theme, Reno? Yes! Yes, we should! A full site editing block theme where visual design and dynamic contents are, or design consistency, design systems, easy design systems that are scalable, maintainable, and dynamic content, that should be the focus of the themes, in my opinion, okay? But maybe we will find one, Let's not waste our time yet trying to make a theme. Maybe we will find one. It's a step better than other themes like Astra because of its speed, but it's React-based architecture. I see why people use it. I just want more design freedom. Good thing about Block is that you're building a site for free or low cost. You have the navbar covered. That's not possible with free. Exactly, Dennis. But it is possible with the free version of WordPress theme. Okay, it's all limited for me. It feels like yes, exactly. So let's go back to that list. What is Spectra? Is Spectra a block theme or no? Do you guys know? Block patterns. Is it a block theme? Let's ask ChatGPT. Is Spectra a block theme or a hybrid theme? Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to spin up a new website, but which one are we going to pick now? Ollie? Is Ollie a block theme? Block. A WordPress block theme, okay. That's nice. Spectra has a block theme and a Gutenberg plugin, okay. Irrelevant, but you should do a Chandler Bing cosplay. What is that? What is that? It all is, Lex. If you're on a budget, you can expect to have your feature. Yeah. Spectra is a plugin. Okay, wait. I want to go to. I'm finding this topic really interesting. I'm searching for solutions in real time. Could generate blocks improve the Gutenberg editing experience? Haven't used it, but looks promising. Generate blocks. I've heard about that. Let's also try to find that one. Generate blocks. Generate blocks. This one. Build better WordPress websites. It's a small collection of lightweight WordPress blocks. Okay, that's a blocks. That's a plugin. Okay, it's not a theme. From what I see now, from the home page. Query loop. Hey, I like that. I like that. When people don't have a query loop, I am not happy. That is unusable. You should always have dynamic content. Is query loop part of Pro? Because I want free. I want to start with free. Okay. Query. Whatever. To be character from Jeffisha friends. Oh. Maybe he thinks I look like it. Okay. So we can also use this one. Wait, maybe we can search inside of our themes and then add new. I'm gonna make a new website. To keep it clean, okay. Let's do, let's search for Spectra. Let's see what pops up. Spectra 1. That's the name. So it's not Spectra itself. Is that confusing? Yes, I guess. Yeah, full site editing. Hey, okay. Let's try Spectra because I really respect the company behind it. And then I want to test another full site editing. Let's do it a little bit faster. I want to go a little bit faster because we want to make progress. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to my lovely local WP. And we're going to make another website really quick from a blueprint. Gutenberg theme, and we're gonna call this Spectra 1 3 September. Create the site. My password. Okay. Yes, there we are already. Very nice. One click admin. Yes, there we go. We're gonna open it and we're in. There we go. A new website, a fresh install. We're gonna go to themes. Let's go a little bit faster now because you're always so slow right now. Okay. Okay. I know you guys want me to speed up. Install. Spectra 1. Activate. What are you guys talking about in the chat? Sounds like we have more people to make a good theme than Dennis. Oh, are you guys conspiring to make a theme? If you want to give it a go, let me know. I can set up testing environments for you. I'm a designer. Oh, look at that. That you have full control because you have to build it. Oh, making a theme. Oh my god, that would be so awesome. I don't know if I have the time for that, but it would be so. I am gonna test a lot of these things, and if I'm not happy, then I will absolutely want to try that. That's really cool. But just know, from my side, I really want to try to keep things free. I'm trying to make a lot of free tools because my goal is to educate. That's my main goal. And of course, not everything should be free. But I like to keep it free. It's also good marketing, but Yeah, I think you should not start out with a big paywall if you don't really have a name. You can do it with Tray, you know. It's so cool. Then it's like, even just making some Gutenberg blocks, that will make me so happy. So what I was thinking this morning, I was chatting to ChatGPT. I was like, can I make my own query loop Gutenberg block that can load in dynamic content, not just from posts, but also custom post types? And ChatGPT was like, yeah, you can. But I really would like to have, you know, something like that. You know, you can design it, we can create it, bring it to life. Wow, that would be super cool, guys, honestly. That would be super cool. Making our own theme. Okay, let's do some stuff. Please install Spectra Builder. Once you have, you will be ready to build. Okay, Spectra Builder. I guess that's a plugin then, right? Sorry for the burp. It's just really I'm just really confused about whether I need a simple FZ theme with some extensive plugins, or the opposite would be better. Using plugins seems to make it easier to switch. Yes, I agree, Dan. So what I want, or what I think is good, from what I understand right now, the theme should just handle the single post, the archive, all of those dynamic templates, super easy, nice visually, and then the plugin should handle the blocks so that you can have some freedom. And then the theme, I guess also, yeah, the theme should also do the styling. So the typography, the colors, and classes. I don't know, where would you do the classes then? Right? So WordPress theme. Yeah, maybe I can try, that would be really cool. Okay, so I have now installed Astra and a plugin called Spectra. Huh? Wait, Astra? Oh, Spectra. Oh my god, I'm not reading. I'm confused because it's made by the same company. So now I think we can just go to page, just add like a new page and just call it home. Let's just do home, you know? And here, look, this is really cool. Now we have a lot of new widgets. Under the plus, here look, all of this is Spectra widgets. So we can, I haven't used these ones yet, but let's try, okay? Let's just try to make a simple, I don't know. Wait, let's just open a little design. Let's just make something simple, but something that looks nice. Landings page. We can have a public live dev client design meeting. I was trying to approach the less plugins the better. Yeah. So Gemini 2.5 is more accurate. More accurate than what? I just wanted to say I look from both sides. Okay, so let's try to make something simple. Just something like this, you know. Let's put on some techno. Okay. Do we have an image version? Okay, so we have this one in here. And I just need to switch. Okay, so we have a light green background, big title, and then, oh, that's also interesting. Can we make a form, etc.? Okay, so let's try. We're gonna do a container. We're gonna do a 2-column layout. Let's zoom out a little bit so we see if there's a box container. Yes, there is a box container. Do you guys see that? Full width boxed. Okay. Oh. Huh? Oh, content width boxed. Okay. So you can put the container on a width and then okay. Makes sense. Add a block in there. So let's just do a heading and then let's just get paid early, save automatically. Okay, get paid early and save automatically. Is there some kind of lorem ipsum? I think, wait. Oh, this is really nice from Spectra, by the way. Look, you can just, buttons, info box. There's no text. Okay, that's the only one they don't have. But you can drag widgets from here. Here, image. We actually need an image here. Look, that was cool, right? Media library. Here, we have some images. Now we're just having a very similar experience. Wait, let's just do text. Paragraph, let's see. There's nothing in there. What if we use another paragraph? Para. Text. Details. Okay, okay. Let's just go to lorem ipsum. Oh, that's pretty cool. Summary. Okay. Look at that. And then let's say if we want like a form, an input field, what do we have? Inline notes. I really like it, by the way. This is a really nice feature from Gutenberg that you get a preview of the widget. That is so cool. It makes it really easy to scan. Form. Okay, this is a, I think a Spectra form because it's blue. Sure forms. Oh. Newsletter form. Simple contact form. Newsletter form. Look at that. Name. Let's delete the name. Let's open the layers panel. We don't need the name. We just want the email. And then can we also like form, email, submit. Can we change the width? Advanced. There's no settings in here. Submit. Oh, here. If we just click on the form. Style. Input. Is there like a width? Wait, what is our design? There's no, okay, there's no label. I just want to be able to inherits from theme. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. That's a nice feature. This really makes it able to grow because you want to control your stuff from one place. Okay, let me check the chat in the meantime. Born. Welcome back. What have you guys been talking about? Okay, this one I saw. More accurate than ChatGPT. Okay. I disagree with you on that as well from personal experience, not since ChatGPT. I mean what I did with that plugin, right? With the dummy content generation, it was generated with ChatGPT, and after like more features, it started to struggle. But I had one moment today where I told ChatGPT I want, wait, it was even crazy. I want these 3 features, 1, 2, 3, and then number 4, I was like, can you also do it? And it did all of them, including the one where I was not sure about. It was like, yeah, sure, I can do it. Which was the ACF field, and it's not perfect still. But like, ChatGPT 5, really good. Really good. I've built a couple of sites with Spectra Pro. It's certainly a nice plugin. The Spectra theme is also nice. Yeah, I want to check out the global template. I agree with SVT should focus on basics. Yeah, I've used the Lazy Blocks plugin for making my own custom block, kind of like snippets for block. Oh, Lazy Blocks plugin. Carson, would you say it's better than Elementor? How do you divide your time on a daily basis? Whew, actually, okay, wait, I'll tell you something. I am planning, hopefully it's gonna happen, no pressure. But to do a live stream with a good friend of mine called Jeffrey. Not sure yet if it's gonna happen, but we have an idea, okay? And the idea is that we're gonna talk about time management related to burnout. Because honestly, I'm not being the best. Like, I try to make time for these live streams, do every week I wanna do something, so I'm up I'm like, yeah, I'm making progress, even though it's not always perfect, right? But for how I run my business, I'm a lot better at it. But to be honest, I'm also chaotic. I don't always finish what I start. And so I often have too many open projects, which is not good. But I've learned a lot throughout the years, so I wanna do that live stream together with my friends. You're the biggest vibe code lover I've ever seen. I have no personal life. Ask Imran. What are you guys talking about? Okay. Can we do like some stuff with like changing the animations? Come on. Okay. Display conditions, user state. Oh, that's cool. That's in there for free. I just want to change the width of the box. Can you do that kind of stuff? Like, I'm looking for that kind of design specific stuff because this is the design I want to create. So can I put the button on the right side? In Elementor I can. There's just a switch. It says like the width of this box. Checkbox. Oh wait, it's the checkbox. The width, you can just change the width. Here, placeholder, color, active. Just the border. Border color. Why is it all the way at the bottom? These are weird things that I see then in themes. It's like the color is here. Why is it not here? By the way, Spectra looks really nice though, I have to say. Typography. Typography of the border. You see, this is kind of weird stuff that I'm like, why? These kind of things annoy me, even though it looks very clean. Typography for what? For the button? I guess. Let's try. Oh, it's in the field. We're editing the field now. Typography. Input. Oh, we're still in the input. Typography. It's all the way at the bottom. Okay, all right. I guess there's no option to change the width of the field. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. Imran made a video on how he manages his time. Imran is kind of insane with his schedule. I have much respect for how much work he does. He has like an walking, how do you say that? Like a thing that you can walk on under his desk. So he says he does like 10,000 steps while he's doing work. It's insane. Like, I think Imran is a monster when it comes to productivity. I think you have selected the full form. Oh. Hey, thank you, Tristan. You're right. No, there's no settings in here. Wait, design. No. No, there's still no settings in here. Let's try another form. Do we have another something else? Form. Why is there so many things going on? Oh, wait, these are actually fields. Oh, there's a separate email field? How does this even work? Sure forms. Install. Oh, interesting how they did that. It's also interesting, by the way, in Gutenberg, there's like plugins here at the bottom that show up in your widget panel. If you search for something, but it's not in here, it's like, hey, maybe you want to install this. Okay, let's continue. This is not worth it for now. So let's say that we want to change our background, right? We would go to, I guess, our Spectra settings. This is like Elementor. I think they copied that from Elementor. Do you see that? I don't like this, that Elementor did it this way. Is this our theme? Yeah, this is our theme. Okay, so here we can change the color. So what about the padding? inside of our container. Is the padding here spacing? Okay, here it is. Okay. This is also, it's okay, but like the one from WordPress itself is really nice actually. Because you have here bottom, let's do 80 at the bottom, 80 at the top. Yeah, the one from WordPress itself is pretty nice because you have, yeah, let me show you. The column, or what is it called? Wait, let's go down here. Group, I think it's also part of group. So let's say you make a 2-column here. Why is it not going wide? Or was that with full width? And then the content, I don't exactly remember, but what I like, what I wanted to show, is that here you can hear the margin or the padding inside. It has like, oh, now because we have installed Spectra is different, but there was a slider in the default WordPress theme. There was a slider, so up and down here you can just do it like this, large, and then it just adds that. So it has basically already classes built in. I don't know if you can edit the actual classes, but that's pretty nice because that's how you want to work as a professional, right? You want to have that kind of stuff. Okay, let me check the comments real quick. I think you have selected full form block. Oh yeah, you already said that. How bizarre. Yeah, okay. All right, so this is fine. I guess your settings here also change a little bit if you change the theme. Okay, so we basically saw how this works now. It's a little bit limited in terms of forms. This is where I then see that it's not on the level of Elementor customization. Maybe I don't know it yet. Maybe there's more to it. Yeah, this stuff is kind of nice. Is there an icon library or something? Yeah, there's an icon library. Okay. The cloud and the moon. There we go. Can we change its color? Yeah, that works perfectly fine. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, wait, let's test one more thing. Call to action, oh, interesting. Global block style. Okay. Oh, this is like the pattern, I guess. Global block style. Is this a class? I don't know. Okay. All right. Let's move on. I want to check out the full site editing. So the blog post editor. So let's go back. Let's go to post. So this is a post. But we don't edit that from here. You have to go to your global. I know that. Appearance here, editor. Huh? What is this? Why do I see their homepage? Did it add a page to my website? I don't like that. Simple. Home. About. It's fake. How? Did you guys see that? That's weird. Here, you see this is different. You have now edit site over here instead of customizer. Okay, so here we are in the, oh wait, we're now in the pages template. Can we do to post template? Single post. Yeah. Is this how our post looks like? Can I just open this one in a new tab? Oh, look. Wait. Huh? Why did I not go here before? Wait, let's go back. Let's go back. Appearance, editor. Okay, now we go here. Oh, I was just distracted by this screen. Okay. Templates. Here, this is nice. This is what you want. This is all. This is okay. I like how Spectra does this because this is the how it also looks in the default WordPress theme. So now this is your theme builder, what you know from Elementor, okay? How can you build your own Gutenberg block? What do you mean block? You mean like dynamic template? But let me just first show you what I mean. What is really cool. You can now just, oh, block home. That's what they, okay. So they replaced the archive page with all of this shit. But you can now just go in your single post template and you still have all of these widgets to make your single post template look different. You still can edit your footer. It does import all of this. But you can just do anything here. Again, this is single post template, so you shouldn't do anything funny. But let's say that you want a call to action for all of your blog posts that links to your course. Buy my course now. Buy, please. So now this is part of all of your blog posts. See, so this is literally like Elementor. You're just editing all of your layers and your widgets. It's really nice. This one is groups. Why is there space between? Did they add margin on top? Or this one? Content width. Oh, here, padding, margin. Yeah, why? Don't do that. Don't do that. Margin. Block spacing. What does block spacing mean? Is that the inside spacing? Ah, that's the gap. That's not a good word in my opinion, block spacing. That should be called gap. And then here, is there some padding or some margin at the top? Default. None. That's weird. What is that space doing there? See what I mean? But you can delete it. You can connect them. Just don't understand why they would add that margin in there. Group. Margin. None. Oh, now it does it. None. Okay, now it's connected. Content. Oh, there's only two main blocks. Okay, whatever. My point is, you can just do anything here. Let's now try to make a template for our houses. That would be more interesting, right? If we can load in dynamic data for custom post type. So this is for the post, normal post. Let's add a template. Single item. Hey, it's just showing up here. How easy is that? That's cool. All houses, house for specific item. Oh, it's even asking, do you want to create the archive or do you want to create the house? That's cool. Let's first create the archive. Oh. And now it's showing me this pattern, but that's the pattern for the... That doesn't make any sense. We're editing the single item. Oh, huh? Wait. Am I crazy? Did it add it now as well? Edit templates, single, Add a template, single item. Now it is for single item. But what was that question before? Will this session be? Yes, absolutely. The link will automatically convert to a replay. Is it true that you can make multiple post layouts and assign them one of what? And assign one of those while making a new post? What do you mean? Are you meaning for what I'm doing now for custom post types? Will be used for one specific item. Oh! Hey, maybe that answers your question as well. But that's not what I wanted. I didn't want a one template for one house. Can I go back now? That's annoying. Single item. Oh, here. A single item house. It's already created. Okay, wait. To make sure that we not go crazy, let's just add a heading in here. And just call it, this is a house. It's a heading. Wait, what was it? Oh, it's a different type of heading. Okay, let's call it heading 5. Middle align. And let's connect it to our colors. Let's just also add, why not? Let's add a little house icon. Come on, come on. Let's try. Oh, there's actually a lot of house icons. That's great. A lot more than Elementor. I feel like this is flat icon, or not flat icon, but so the other famous one. Not flat icon, but you know what I mean? This is a house. Okay? This is a house. Save, save. So now if we go back to our WordPress houses and we click on a house. Hey, look, we just created a single post template for a custom post types based on ACF data for free. Wait, we haven't tested an actual dynamic field yet. So can we do dynamic fields? Fields? How does that work? Hi from Somalia. It seems like you can make some custom patterns and use them instead of making single item from scratch. Yeah, that's what I did right now, right? So like batch a few patterns using the normal editor and they just assign them in one go. Yeah, I mean, that's what the patterns are for. I know that for sure. I researched that today. Oh yeah, font's awesome. That's what I meant, Dennis. Thank you. Here, patterns. So here, you can save stuff as a pattern. So for example, this whole thing, you can create a pattern and then you can use it in multiple places. And then there's a synced pattern and an unsynced pattern. And an unsynced pattern is just a stupid template that's not connected. A synced pattern is a template that's connected. But if you're doing this kind of stuff, then you don't want that. Because you want to have a custom header for your house, right? So that's how that works. So for example, can you make multiple house layouts and choose at post level which layouts you want? Yes, exactly. That's exactly the option with what we just saw in the theme builder or template parts as they know it. Click on the image. What? This is already the featured image. Link to house. Huh? No, we are in the single item. I also want to try the archive after this. But sorry, what I wanted to try is the dynamic fields. Because this is extensions. Can we just do that with the normal? With the normal one? Oh. Huh? Oh, let's do a heading. Square meters. Why is this not part of anything? Oh, this is a full width. Yeah, okay, like this. And then I want to link this. Do you see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to connect it. No, we probably need another widget for that. No, I think we need another widget. Design, more, archive, terms list. No. Shortcode. Can we use a shortcode from ACF? We can try. Title. Here are dynamic widgets. These are only basic ones. There's no like dynamic fields and then you can link it to ACF. Okay, wait, let me quickly ask ChatGPT. Okay, how can you create or how can you create or link a heading to an ACF field inside of a single post template with full site editing? Let's see. You can use shortcut. Oh, sure. Okay, wait. I said that, but I didn't try it. Nah, I have already lost it. Wait, what if we use this dynamic title? Maybe there's some option here to link it to something else. No, there's literally nothing in it. Why is it so hot in here? Wait. No, okay, let's try that one. I think those blocks under the theme heading were dynamic ones. Under the theme heading? Oh. What do you mean, this one? Under the theme heading? You mean this? Featured image and content. Yeah, okay. Of course, I see that, but what I want is I want to show our dynamic, our custom fields from ACF. And then we need something that allows us to just use whatever. So let's try that shortcode then. Write a shortcode here. Write? What do you mean? Can we load in some shit? Okay, so how do we gather? Can we open this in a new tab? Probably not, huh? What is this design? Oh. Oh, whoa, there's a lot in here. Wow, Spectra. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm impressed. That's pretty good. Okay. You might find different settings with those ones. Okay, okay. Wait, are you working standing? Not on a chair. Yeah, I'm standing. Look. I can jump. That's proof, okay? Because on a chair you cannot jump. Right? ACF field name. Yeah, how do we get that? How do we get that? Post ID 123. So can we go back in opening a new tab? No, we cannot. Okay, we lost it. That's fine. We're just gonna go to ACF. And then I think inside of the post types, we probably have some option in here to show the shortcode. Visibility. Or do we need a code snippet for it? Yeah, you know what? I mean, okay, wait, is it maybe it's already showing? But this should be easy, right? To just link a dynamic stuff. Like this is what should be a widget. A block that maybe we can build. here, area, but like what is the, maybe it says it in here, but this is not beginner friendly, of course. Area label, you know, it's not beginner friendly. You have to look at the fields. Okay. Let's go back a step then. And then fields. And then presentation. Slug. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Just yes, yes, this is true, Dan. I saw that. That's a good point. Jet Engine has exactly this widget because I use this widget inside of Elementor, right, to load in anything. So if you have Jet Engine, then you can do this. But again, I'm trying to create a free option here. I want to see how far we can go with free. I just went to the Spectra website. It's a pro upgrade. Okay. Oh, hey, we have the answer. It's a pro feature. Okay. We are not beginner developers as we got teacher like you. Yeah, I mean, some guys in this chat are a lot more advanced than me. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's the pro version. Makes sense. So let's cry a little bit together. Pricing. $60 per year. That's exactly the price from Elementor for one website. But then 10 websites is a lot cheaper. 1,000. Okay, this price for Elementor is 400. Right, and what is this shit? Templates, I don't need templates, I don't need Astra. Ultimate Elementor add-ons, they give you packages, but this is all we need, right? Dynamic content, yeah. Yeah, loop builder. Oh, they also have a loop builder in the pro version. Slider Pro. Okay, wait, let me try one thing. Let me try one thing, because I might... Wait. This is fun. Post X here, look at this one. So... This plugin or theme or plugin has like more dynamic stuff, okay? Yeah, okay, but then where do we get the shortcode? That's the question. I don't know. Like it should be easy, right? Okay, wait, let me check. Heading, maybe this one. Menu post X. Start rating. Is this a dynamic widget? Yeah, there's only styling. I don't care about this. I just want to see dynamic. I just know these guys have a lot. But this is like for archives and stuff. Wait, I'm gonna sit down again. Getting tired. Okay. It's a workaround. I pasted the code in here. I cannot see the code, Dennis, if you paste it in the chat. Remember? Okay, wait. What? Let me just ask ChatGPT. What Gutenberg plugin has the dynamic fields block to load in data from ACF? Maybe we will figure it out in this stream. Maybe. But we have more options, right? We have like, oh, the Ollie one as well. Menu designer. Beautiful navigation made simple. Ooh, ooh, that looks good. Visual menu builder with blocks. Oh, I really like that. Really, really like that. Or is that only in the Pro? What is the pricing of these guys? Oh, they don't have a lifetime pricing. 500 websites, 250. Okay. All right. ACF field name post ID 123. Yes, I get that. But what is 123? What do we replace 123 with? You know what I mean? Wait. Let's just try to go to plugins and do dynamic block ACF. Wait, ACF block. Let's do that. Field name should be the title. 123 is the post number. The post now. Yeah, I understand the post number, but we are editing the single post template, so it should not be a specific post. It should be the code that works for all of the posts. You know what I mean? So it's not a specific post. He is confused. Am I confused? Meta field block. Hey, look at this. Display a custom field as a block on the front that supports ACF meta box. Hey, look at this. Oh, here, block gallery. Let's try this one. Maybe we already found it. Well, what is the post number? That's my question. Post ID 123, field name. Okay, I will just try to put this in, okay? I will just try. But we're also gonna try this plugin. Let's go back to that editor. Template. Single house, was it? Yeah, it was house. Field name was area. Post 123. So what am I gonna replace 123 with? Like, what does this do right now? It just gives us. What is the post ID then, right? Okay, here on ACF website they give this example. This is a story about a boy named ACF. He is ACF 8 years old. Field name. Yeah. ACF fields. Yeah, I understand, but why the ID then? Maybe we don't even need the ID. Maybe this is just a shortcode we need. Wait, let me first save this. The house icon looks like there's a massive crack splitting into two. Oh yeah. I would not recommend to buy a house from this website. Your house is gonna crack in a year, okay? That's why all of the houses are incredibly cheap on this website, okay? Wait, let's try to save this. And let's go to, I don't like that the editor is not, the left panel is not available when you go to full site editing. I don't like that. I just want to go back to my post. Okay, let's see what happens now. Where is it? Okay, Now I open it in a new tab. What the hell? Oh, sorry, I went to post. Oh my god, stupid. Wait, sorry. Houses, this one, view. That didn't work. I feel like post ID property is not needed. Post ID property. Is a post ID not houses? Like the actual post type. So remove the post ID part and then add field name as a title. Yeah, so do we agree? Do we agree that the field name is area, right? So copy that. So then we're gonna go back to the editor. House, this one. Yeah, it's already here. Oh wait, I think I also deleted that first bracket. Probably should be there. Yeah. Okay, save. And now let's go back. No, not our Blocksy. Not Blocksy, come on. Let's just copy this link. I want to open in a new tab. So I can go here. Houses, view. Square meters. What is the value here? It's 17. Wait, where was it? Oh, it's under the square meters. This is just a text. Area. It doesn't work, right? Because from area, we go straight into the title. Yeah, it doesn't work. So again, okay, let's try this one then. I think area should be, is this not what I have? This is literally what I have, right? ACF field area should be enough. But he says this. Oh. Keyframe creations. Are those shortcuts? Yes! I don't want this, Lex. Come on. Thank you, Lex. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be a developer. Wait, I know why. Okay. Okay, I have a plugin as well. I'm just gonna, well, you figured it out, Tristan. I'm gonna install my plugin. Yeah. Never miss an important update. Well, just relax, dude. How do we use it? There's even a tutorial in there. I like it. Okay, meta field block. Look at that. Field name. Field name. Look at that. That looks easy. ACF. That looks easy. Don't you agree that this looks easy? Let's try. We now have this plugin installed. No, I don't want to use code snippet. I don't want to use shortcuts, to be honest. I want to do this easy because it's not just about making it work, guys. It's also about creating a nice, easy to use system for everyone. It should not become too complex. Single house here, there we go. So let's try. Where is that crazy widget that we just saw? Here, meta field block. So let's also add in a, can we do like a row? Feel like it. And then this area, I'm gonna put it in the row. No, in the row. And then also this one's gonna go in the row. Field name, area. No, advanced custom fields. Area. Fields are registered with the custom show the REST APIs on. Empty message, no house. Oh, we can even do a prefix here. House area. Display block, inline block. Yeah. Okay. I think we have something now. Good medallic tag. Yeah, right? Nice, huh? WordPress is one houtje touwtje. That means WordPress is like... it feels like a house of... No, not house of cards. It's like... What is houtje touwtje, Dennis, in English? Okay, let's try this one. Okay, I'm just gonna keep the short code. This area doesn't have to be here. We don't even need a row anymore. Amazing. Come on, let's delete it. Short code. Okay, let's put this under the title. Let's save it. Let's go to our master house. Here. Uh-oh. Is this the area? Demo. Let's edit this house. Let's call this luxury farm with horse included. Okay, that's what you get. Luxury. Yeah, in the Boston area in the USA. Come on, come on. I want to see this one work. Can you see the link? Yeah. It just works, guys. With this little plugin. Hey. Hey. Yeah, this is quite big, honestly. This is quite big. Because with this little plugin, we also don't need, I mean, I don't know what's possible with this little plugin, but like to just display some fields. Yeah, wait, I'm too enthusiastic. I should be a little bit more cautious with what I say. But this is cool. Luxury farm. Oh wait, I'm in the post now, so I should go back to this one and then edit site. And then this area, is there like dynamic visibility as well? Hide this block if the value is empty. Or no house. Yeah, that's automatically dynamic visibility, right? It's perfect. Let's try another one. I'm just gonna... Oh, the music stops. Okay, let's do the relaxed playlist one more time. Then I'm gonna stop probably. Control D. Oh, no, it doesn't work. No. Control Shift D for duplicate. Okay. And then this one, we're gonna call this one square or size. And then no size available. And then what is the field name? Square meters. Probably with a dash. Can you guys see all of this still? Square meters. It doesn't show a preview here, but that's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna put it here at the back. Square meters. And then also hide the block if it's empty. or no size available. Let's do that. Let's try that. Hide the block if empty for the second one. And then we're going to delete both of them and see what happens. So save. Edit the house. Refresh. Now they should both be visible. Oh wait, let's check. Let's check. It's really fast. 17. That is what it should show now. It didn't. Did I not save my work? Once an image you can use anywhere you want without needing to shortcode block. What enabled what? What do you mean? Lower dash. ACF's all with underscore. Oh, underscore. That's the problem. Save. Okay. Edit this one. Refresh. Open. Size. 70 square meters. It just works. It's amazing. Is this not cool? Is this not cool? Let's delete both of them. Let's see what happens then. The first one should have a placeholder, second one should be gone. Yeah, it just works amazingly out of the box. I thought that this was one of these things that would not be possible and that you have to pay extra for it. Wait, edit template. Where does that lead to? Oh. Ooh. And then this one, edit site. Okay, whatever. Hello Reno, how are you? Bro, good. What are the website links you was it for? What? What the website links you was make it for tools in AI and the color website? What do you mean? You mean like this one? Websitestylecit.com? I don't know what you mean. This is a good dynamic content. Yes, exactly. I just installed this plugin. And this plugin will work with any of the block themes, so that's amazing. Now we just have a meta field block. Okay, what else do we want to test today? I want to test one more thing and then I want to go. Because it's already 3 hours. Oh my goodness. Yeah, your vibe coding websites. I'm not a vibe coding website, more like web apps. Websites for now, I'm just sticking to my good old friend WordPress. Missing my messages. Okay, I will scroll back. Like you can add inside of a paragraph block. You need to enable it in your PHP settings. You mean this stuff? Yeah, okay. I see, Tristan. But what I'm trying to find with this, the goal of this live stream is not to make it work perfectly in terms of code. The goal of this live stream is to wait, I need to recharge my light. But the goal of this live stream is to see which block theme, etc., helps me to have a workflow, build websites, custom websites, all without using code, customizing code. So it can be, for some websites, it can be a proper for some simple websites, it can be a replacement for Elementor. For more advanced custom things, of course not. You must make a website for the useful tools, bro. You must make. Mohammed, I'm not really sure if I understand your comments. Please run it through Google Translate before you post it, because it's really hard for me to understand what you mean. Make it easy. It came from ACF website directly. Yeah, I see. Yeah, it's like ACF itself has, of course, developer instructions for developers. You know, the fact that it's on their website doesn't make it easy enough for me. It's turned off by default, so you must simply enable it. Oh, I see. Okay, so you're enabling the shortcode's visibility. Is that what you're saying with that custom code? That makes sense. And then you can use it in shortcodes. Is that what you're saying? Because that would make sense. Right. Yeah, lovable and bold. That's what I use. And I'm really waiting for them to release their database. Yeah. Okay. I want to do one more, and then I want to stop. Which one do I want? I don't even have enough time. Okay, so let's close some of these stuff. Cadence. Next I haven't tested. Yeah, I don't have enough time. I think I should do another live. Stackable. I'm really starting to become a fan of this, of how much is possible for free. As an educator, that is really mind-blowing, to be honest. Can you review my recently built website today? I'm not gonna review websites in this live stream. That's for mail time. If you want like feedback on your work, you should go to mail time. Do a live demo of their plugin from their site. What? What do you mean live demo? You just mean you mean like just walking through this? I don't know, what else can I do today? Maybe I can just install some more blocks, basically. Generate press. Do a demo of their plugin from their site, CSS Hero. What is that CSS Hero? Did you make that? The live WordPress theme editor. Oh, interesting. Wait, is that directly changing the CSS? Looks like it. Doesn't look like the block editor, right? Does that work together with the themes? I don't know. Maybe Ollie? Yeah, maybe done. Plugin demo at the top. Plugin demo, I don't see it. Where should I send the website? Plugin demo. Plugin demos, oh, over here. I see. BB Press, WooCommerce. Yeah, no, I don't want to go into there right now. I just want to stick to the format of this live stream with the block editor. It doesn't look like the block editor to me. Oh, here, Gutenberg. Try with Hero. Cloudways app. Okay. Yeah, you should send okay, go to livingwithpixels.com. And in the menu at the top, it says community, I think. Wait, let me just show you livingwithpixels.com. And then resources, or wait, where is it? Oh, it's gone? Oh, I guess I hide it. It's only for the mail time. I don't want too many submissions, so just go to slash mailtime. Do you see this? Slash mailtime. There's also a link in the YouTube description, always, of the mailtime episodes, okay? Oh, what is this? But why do you want me to test this, Tristan? I don't know if I like this experience. Way too small. And what does this do? Does it then actually edit the Gutenberg stuff? Does it save the stuff in your theme? Where does it save it? That's a bit weird. But I don't know. I just want to go back to my plan with not with Blocksy. Ollie we can try. Okay, what if we try? What if we try to add a plugin and then just search for blocks? Let's see what we can get for free, because I like the Spectra theme. So think about this. All you really need for most websites is a way to edit your custom post types, your archives, and yeah, of course, your pages and your single post. But that's it. You don't need that much. Ultimate blocks. Custom for posting content marketers. It's not so popular still, huh? Otter blocks at 300,000. Gutenberg blocks. Stackable. That one we already saw. Go blocks. Rows and columns. I feel like if we're gonna install some of these, we're gonna have way too many widgets. Oh, there's not that much. Here, carousel slider. A responsive carousel that lets you add any blocks to your website. 30,000 installs. Preview. Is it dynamic? I already know. I can do this with another one. One that I wanted to show is really cool. I don't know why it's not showing up here, but here, look at this one. Post X. With this, you can have a post carousel widget. Oh, I'm getting tired, guys. I need to go soon. Best there is. Yeah, okay, I tried GreenShift. I don't think it's the best, to be honest. I think it's the UI is too chaotic. Sorry to say, Tate. I know you like it, but I have spent the whole day with it. I think their UI is not on the level that Spectra is. It's hard to find things, in my opinion. But there are a lot of features though. Okay, here, look. Now let's try to make an archive. There's most less database. There's most less database queries. You mean like you can do? There's less database queries. What do you mean? Oh, you mean like it's fast? Yeah. This is weird. So now I'm installing, oh my god. Now I'm installing a Gutenberg block plugin, and it's giving me an option, another theme builder here. Like, what is going on? Do you see what I mean? Like, how weird is that? So what if I would create a header here? Live preview, like where does it save it even? I don't understand. But what I wanted to show is that now if you go to editor, templates, so let's say we haven't made an archive yet for our custom post type, right? So let's try that. A archive. I don't know, let's try. Archive houses. And then, well, we can start with this. So we have a top, okay, title here, and then for this block here, we're just gonna throw this one away. And then also not content, also not this. None. Okay, so this is how you add a new group. You just do add before, and then you say like group, for example, or whatever. Yeah, let's just do group. Just one group like this. And now we have the post here. Look, we have all of this. Look how cool. So now we can just say like post list. What is a good archive? It's pretty cool, all of the stuff you get here. So let's just say a simple list like this. Okay, so this is the basic posts. Enable dynamic content. Add custom fields. Oh wow. Is that from ACF? Post type? Oh, look at that. Select post. Whoa. Oh, you cannot. Okay, that's pro. You see that? Okay, I was just curious for this feature. But query loop here. House. I think we are now just loading in houses. This makes full set editing confusing. The duplicate blocks and functionalities plugin add. The challenge is to find a clean workflow. This video is interesting to see what actually works. Yeah, that was the goal of this live stream. So, GreenShift versus the other. Okay. Yeah, that was the goal of this live stream, to see, you know, what is possible. So can we make this a little bit cleaner? Huh? This is not a great plugin. It looks a bit off for my taste. Background. You see what I mean? Content wrap, background color. Oh, there it is. Title meta. So you can delete the whole meta if you want. Excerpts. Oh, you can just switch it off from here. The separator, that's the little line. Video, we don't have a video. Category is fine. Okay, so now we should have like a list. Image, let's see if we can add some hover. Okay, that's nice. Styling. Can we add some border radius? Okay, we can. Oh, only on one side. Okay. Is this an archive title? Title. Display the title of the post. I don't know if this is gonna work, by the way, because I feel like Now we have to set up this template as an archive. But how does this theme know? This is challenging. It's getting challenging now. I'm not so sure if I like this, the way this works. But we could have used the query loop as well. Here, it's easier. So the query loop from basic Gutenberg defaults. Here, look. Title and date. Here, image, date, title. Look, it has... Wait, let me open the layers panel. Post template. Let's first do the use the content with, and then no. How did I do that? Featured image. I think there was a setting here. Now I don't see it, but I think I saw a setting where you could like put them on the side. But since this is a block, you can just do like this, add before, and then just add like /row, and just dump the image in the row. No, wait, the other way around. Put the date in there. And the title. And now the row. Am I doing this smartly? Or should I convert this into a column now? No, wait, I think I should have used columns. The default query builder looks yes, this looks very promising. I need to have... Oh, you need to go. Okay, yeah, Dennis, I'm gonna stop almost, so you didn't miss a lot. But what I wanted to show, because I was messing around with this, here, column. So here, you can just... I don't know if this is gonna work 50-50. Let's see where it is. Here, columns. Oh, it's in the stack right now. Okay, now I'm messing it up, but here. So in the first column, we're just dumping the image. And then in the second column, we're just doing these two. The stack can go now. Here, look. You see how easy this is? This is literally query builder. So now you can just edit it, you know, in this way. I don't know if you can also easily do like middle align here. I guess. Yeah, you can you can do it like this. There's no middle align here. There's no container. But you can do it like this. It's pretty cool. Oh, you can even do like this. Here, look. You can even do like button. I think the default button. No, wait. The read more. Or button. Wait, I want to try both of them. Button. Read. Let's try this one. I want to do marketing button. No. Call to action. What is call to action? No. I mean, read more. Here, look. You can just do this. Come on. Read more. And the read more is automatically linked to the post. So now we can style this as a button, so you can add a background. So let's say here it is, and then your text color is like white. It doesn't say anything because I need to actually type the text. But the padding here, you can just add a little bit of padding inside there. Now give it a border. Oh no, not that border. I don't remember where the rounded corners is. But I guess now it should work. But again, I don't know if we can save this now as a template for as an archive. That's gonna be hard. You see? You guys see what I mean? It does load. This page now loads in our oh wait, it doesn't. This one does it. The ultimate development guide. No, this one also doesn't. Oh, it does. House. Why does it not show house then? Okay, wait. Query builder. You have to go to the query loop and then say custom post here house. See now? Oh, so hello. I thought I crashed, but now it's showing the custom post type. Let's just delete all of this shit. We don't need this group anymore. There's even pagination automatically. Should put all of that stuff in here. Oh, no, Command Z, yeah. So now, can we use this page? Archive house template. Let's go back. Let's first deinstall that plugin because I don't like it. The post X, I'm not gonna do it anymore. This one. Can we now add this to the menu or something? Wait. Maybe we can. Okay, let's try. This is gonna be cool. Editor. We can go to any page, right? Doesn't matter. Pages. Home. This is the home. And then oh, there's no menu on our home. Wait. Because we haven't edited our home template. Or our pages template. Why is it not adopting our who? Why is our home page not adopting our home template? It's clearly a page. See what I mean? That's weird. I got some mail time. No, very nice, very nice. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to do? Okay, let's go to another template then, and then I'm gonna stop. Templates, Reno. Oh, look at that. This doesn't show any. See, it says display single item house, but this one doesn't say it's an archive. Edit. Header footer. Okay, what I wanted to try is just to add another menu item in here. So let's just duplicate one. And then for this one, call it houses. And the actual link. Page list, search. No, it's not a search. Buttons. No, wait. No. How can I link here? Link houses. Edit a link. No. Or should I cheat? No, I don't know how to solve this. I can of course make a page and then put that stuff on there, but that's not a truly archive page, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. I think I reached the limit. I don't know how to set this template now as a archive template for a custom post type. I don't understand, so, and I'm getting really tired now. So I was hoping I could set that up somehow. Yeah. Okay, let's talk, and then I'm gonna shut off. I think I achieved quite a lot today, honestly. I just hoped I could have had more time, but it's always like this. But we figured out custom post types, header, footer, single post template for a custom post type. Yeah, that's quite cool actually. And of course also the block. We didn't design the actual archive, but it does work. Yeah. It does work. Okay. Well, now you have a block theme you can use. You spend a lot of time looking for one, so more can be achieved in the future. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even tried the other ones. Maybe Spectra doesn't allow it to create a custom, to create an archive page for a custom post type, because that's part of their dynamic stuff, right? That could be the case. Gutenberg learning curve is a bit hard. You gotta watch some YouTube content. Jamie does a great... Yeah, Jamie. I like Jamie's content as well. Thank you, Journey, for taking us on this journey. Yeah, thank you, Dan. I really... I'm amazed, honestly, by what's possible. So... yeah, I just wanted to explore. That's what these live streams are about. They're not like a tutorial. Unrelated, but a couple of months ago during a recent WordCamp, Europe Automatic announced that they're preparing a big UI overhaul for the main dashboard. Yeah, I mean they've been saying that for the last 2 years. But that's updates should have been here 5 years ago, in my opinion. I think they prioritize full site editing over the main CMS. I don't know, maybe it was just hard for them because a lot of companies depend on it, but I think WordPress looks really outdated right now. So this can come tomorrow for me. But I don't know if it's possible. Why am I on sharp? Okay, I'm still here. So yeah, that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was definitely an interesting exploration for me, and I hope for you too. I should figure out what good solid plugins are that add blocks and that don't compete with each other too much. I think I want to do one more stream because there's always not enough time. So yeah, that was it, I guess. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. If you've been here in the chat for a long time, or if you've just been watching a long time, I want to say thank you for being here, supporting me, and let's continue this journey. Next week, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hopefully another live stream, maybe that interview, maybe I'm gonna continue my plugin, maybe the dummy content plugin or the option pages plugin, maybe AI vibe coding, who knows. We're making stuff, we're exploring stuff. We had ideas even, very cool, for a theme Maybe that will happen one day, who knows. Let's just keep helping each other, making cool stuff for the community. And then I want to thank you for watching, and peace out, like Kristen says.